attached to me, and I am your host.
Let's see what you can do in terms of hitting me, pal. I am slain. I'm alive.
Let's see what happens.
Your place is here, and nowhere else. The same as it is mine. There's naught of any worth to see beyond this realm besides.
I'll be the judge of that. Power. You're in my way. Stay dead. Surprise. Probably won't miss a couple coins.
Enjoy a moment's peace within my space before venturing on in uncertainty. To my surprise, I must admit, I do appreciate the company.
A worthy trade-off. Thank the gods. On my authority. By the three fates. Never enough of these back at the house.
Closest kin in all the underworld. I see you there, I think. What sort of violence shall we sow together this time, you and I?
I will keep fighting. My Chaos Boon evolved a new effect. In the name of Hades. Heads up. always time to fish. Missed. I'm authorized. What's this?
We shall see how good you really are.
It's over to scratch me. Oh, what?
Well, that was...
Hope no one saw that.
Getting along with Ares, are you, nephew? Would that you were my son instead of he, but no, I jest. Here, take my blessing, please.
Shocking. Sorry I'm late.
You look like you had trouble getting to me, Zagreus. Did you try asking for directions on the way?
You sound like Hypnos. He's getting to you, isn't he? Isn't he?
You shut your mouth right now with it. Come die. Now, sisters.
I did it.
You'll have more difficulties up in Asphodel.
Beats dying. Keepsakes hold power. Should help. Up we go. Getting warmer. Who's next? Over there. This one's for you, swift and sure-footed messenger of the gods. You make what you do look easy, but I know you're going out of your way. Thank you so much, Hermes.
My rule is not to let things get too personal as far as work-related matters are concerned, cuz. But your family, and, well, you're a right decent chap, I think. Offering up a bit of nectar to me in the middle of all this. Come quickly, boss. You need to hurry up and get out of there. You're running out of time. You're not, really, but it's a bit of motivation, eh?
hazard. Hey, you two, how's everything lately? On speaking terms again? Or singing terms?
Oh, things are going very wonderfully, my friend. I never thought I'd see Eurydice again. After I...
Orphe still just can't shut up about that time, hun. But we're making progress. Thanks for having him stop by. I'm sure he needed plenty of encouragement.
Take care.
See you next time.
Almost there.
Did you detect perhaps a certain spirit-shaking chill within the air, young Zagreus?
The winter's chill. Here he comes.
I sensed your presence here. We'll have to catch up at some other time, though good to see you anyway. All of you, prepare to die.
Hope you don't mean me.
Get your own kills. Prepare yourselves. Situation is under control. Pathetic. Got more of them than I did, huh? Don't die, Zag.
I'm empty. Olympus, I accept this message. Denizens of the deep, arise. Got it. That's one more fish for me. I'll take another. She'll keep me going. Why must we always fight like this, Lerny? bashing heads for now. Another day or night in paradise.
Closer than expected with the goddess Nyx in all of this, cousin. It is quite evident to me how much she cares for you. I must admit I envy your relationship sometimes, for I've made do without a mother's presence in my life.
I can't. What else? I accept this message. What else is there? Juicy.
Tell me, Short One, where is your own armored suit? I would prefer not to do battle against one who's ill-equipped.
You know, my father keeps the dress code very strict down there in Tartarus. No armor in the house. Never tried the stuff.
Dress code. I too follow a code, and it's a code that strictly states I cannot let you pass without a fight.
Asterius. Olympus, I accept this message. Let's fight. Close call. Do it. Lights out.
Thanks for dying. Nice to see you here again.
Pardon the interruption, everyone. Back to your senses then, boy. The pact of punishment is not something one ought to trifle with unknowingly, in case you've yet to notice.
Father, the pact. You were so blasted strong. I had no idea. All those other times we fought, I can't believe that you were holding back. You were desperate to stop me. You could have.
We are bound by the fates to this realm. It is ours, and we belong to it in turn. And I did not hold back against you. Rather, I had forgotten my own strength. Some of it since returned to me.
Must have been all our vicious battles to the death. Or maybe it's from Mother being back in your life?
Pointless to even ask. What motivates us is a complicated thing. But if you long to face me with the power I once held during my own youth, you have available to you the means.
Bet I can take you. Hey, were you ever close with Charon, then? Seems like no matter how much I try, I can't quite get through to him.
Wouldn't be surprised if you were closer to him than I am. Not all of Nyx's sons and daughters keep in steady touch. Though at least we're not always at each other's throats, like the other side of your family.
Fair enough. I can wait till the next fountain chamber. We meet again, security log. These wall scrolls are awful.
Hey.
Still fancy. Dusa, you must work harder than anyone in this house, keeping everything so neat and orderly. I don't think it should be thankless work, so thank you. And I'd like...
Oh, Prince, wow, thank you, thanks so much. You've been so generous. I think I'm speechless. No, can't think of anything to say right now.
Oh, you said it all. Don't mean to put you on the spot or anything. I'm just glad we've had a chance to get to know each other.
I'm glad we've had a chance to know each other, too. Thanks for the nectar. I can tell it's really, really good. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
A word, child. Child, I know not exactly what you did, but I detected faintly an attempt by Chaos to reach out to me. A message merely at the edges of my consciousness, yet I felt certain it was there. But I could not discern it otherwise. What does Chaos want from me?
I think Chaos wishes to re-establish contact with you, Nyx. The two of you drifted apart from one another, so I think I can imagine. I lost touch with Thanatos a while, but that was nothing in comparison to this. Isn't this some way you can reconnect?
Now that the house is strong and this realm orderly, I do not know. But I shall think upon it, child. Leave me, please.
Megara, I have to ask you something, please. We really need to talk.
For once, I think you're right. Although I'm curious, what is it that you think we have to talk about?
I still have feelings for you. At least, I think I do. Isn't there some way for us to, work through all of this?
In spite of everything that's happened, and that's happening right now, what are the outcomes, Zagreus? What, exactly?
I haven't thought that far ahead. But I don't think it has to be this way. I don't hate you, Meg. I don't think I can ever hate you.
Despite my best intentions. Unfortunately, I don't know that I can say the same. Look, I'm at a very difficult point in my career. I need to focus on that now. Do we understand each other?
I think so. Here's all I caught. Totally worth it.
No, denied.
That's a lot of gemstones. Book approved. I won't be needing these, but anyone emerging from the pool of sticks might like them, I suppose.
That's not of use to anyone.
Should check the garden. Here, Mother. More bottled pleasant memories for you. I know you're glad you've long since left Olympus, but I'm glad you were there because the experience of it must have played no small part in making you who you are.
You know, the last bottle you gave me brought more pleasant memories than I expected. No telling just how many more of them I've tucked away. Say, would it be all right if I share this with your father?
It is yours to do with as you please.
Almost sounded like a no to me.
No, I mean, yes, please share it with Father if he would be willing. I imagine what few pleasant memories he has are all of you.
Nonsense. There's also Cerberus. Present company excluded. Come on, son. Your father has a lot of work to do, but I'm absolutely certain that he has fond memories of you. Though I know that isn't reassuring coming from me.
Everything is somehow reassuring coming from you, Mother.
This garden may not have all the varieties available up on the surface, though it's coming along rather nicely, I should say.
And it smells fresh, too. Just need to keep at it. Hey, Skelly.
Back, huh?
Let's get to work. Lord Ares.
You must know I often hunger for destruction, almost uncontrollably at that. Though I am finding you are able to sate that appetite of mine.
Fix that for you. Come on, then. Central strength. All right.
After some consideration and on your recommendation, I attempted lately to make contact with the goddess Nyx again. She is quite distant from you now, of course. If you happen to know, did she receive the message well? Respond.
Well, Master Chaos, she can be a little difficult to read at times, but I got the impression she was quite surprised, even excited to have heard from you again. She said that she would think about how to respond, or whether to respond.
I see. Well, she shall find a way if it is warranted. I always did expect the world from her. There were times when I expected her to shine as bright as day, though she is night. When she achieved a certain level of ability, she left, and I could not find her.
Thanato.
Your foe shall more than catch cold by the time we're through. Don't you agree, young sprout?
Desolation. You're nothing. The boon I got from Chaos has a new effect. Where now?
I'll give these wretches not a minute more.
I get the feeling I am being watched.
All right, break it up.
The power of the gods.
Good morning, or whenever.
Hey, sir. I've always wondered, what were you like back when you were alive? Were you always this wise?
Might surprise you, Highness. I have a bit of royalty in me myself. Not on your level, mind, but I was very much a king. Though, I'll be honest, I wasn't much of a good man.
Huh. I thought I sensed the royalty in you. Although I can't imagine you as anything besides the gentleman I know you for, my friend.
Well, that is awful kind of you to say. Though I would like to think my punishment here wasn't without warrant. At least I've had a lot of time to think it through. No worries whatsoever.
Mine. May you roll smoothly for eternity. I see.
You get out of here this time.
Cheers, mate. That's one way to prove I'm innocent.
Tisiphone has failed me, has she?
Next stop, Asphodel. My keepsakes. All set. Until next time, Tartarus. Now we're getting somewhere. More slam dancers. Who's getting punched?
Wanted to let you know my sister Artemis is out looking for you. You should be running in her empty chamber now.
I recommend making a brief detour.
Darkness. Come to me, fishies. Got a bite. We've got for jelly.
Specimen received.
In the name of Hades. Hit the spot. Let's get out of here. Oh no. Farewell, gigantic Gorgon head.
You're pretty close with Ares, aren't you? And here they said it couldn't be done. If I were you, I'd watch myself with him.
My senses sharpen. Was just thinking about you.
Why, hello, Zagreus. I have a feeling this is not going to take much time at all. You wretches never seem to learn, do you?
They really don't. Okay.
Take care, Zagreus.
I accept this message. What's on offer? Hear me on my authority. In the name of Hades. If only you knew just how I feel, Ernie. No more heads. For the mirror.
You crossed through Asphodel quite rapidly.
else around here. You know, for such a loudmouthed, obnoxious braggart, Theseus does seem to have formed a strong kinship with the Bull of Minos, hasn't he? Are they truly as inseparable as they seem? I feel bad for the bull.
Sometimes it's our differences that make us drawn to one another, no? And at other times, there's no accounting for taste. I often don't know which is which, and they can have each other, far as I'm concerned.
Thank you. Asterius?
Even with this armor, I was unable to best you one-to-one. Perhaps I lack as yet the necessary training to take full advantage of its benefit.
I don't suppose you have some good acquaintances with whom to train until such time as you see fit to face me once again?
No. King Theseus is occupied with preparations of his own. You are my good acquaintance now.
Asterius. What do we have here?
I'm here again to lend to you my power, noble cousin. Though your own strength of will is how you'll finally break free of that cruel place.
More chariots. Going in. In the name of Hades. Now! I caught one.
A challenger! Ready yourself and your fine armor, friend Asterius. I shall drive circles around him whilst you dispatch him with your mighty axe.
Your strategy might work a little better if you didn't shout it loud enough for me to hear. Though I have to say I'm impressed you can drive, fight, and shout all at the same time.
And I, Fiend, am impressed that you yet live and breathe. A temporary state Asterius and I shall soon alleviate. To war! Thank you, my fellow shades! What now, Finn? Are you prepared to be sent screaming back to the hellish darkness?
Wide open.
This is it. Drop down, want to go.
Cower uncontrollably, you monster! For there's naught else you can do against my might!
No, no! That was for last time, Fiend.
I'd like to think I learned something back there.
Well, how often do you consult these lists you make? If you're spending too much time just making lists, you're not leaving time to get anything done.
Oh, I love making my lists. I always illustrate the edges. Each one is unique. That way, anyone who gets to review the work, it's a whole experience, you know? But I guess it does take up a lot of time.
You'll have to work around the constraints of your responsibilities. You do take breaks, don't you? Before and after each break, maybe that's a time to make sure your own list of priorities is up to date.
Wait, my own list of priorities? But you're saying I could just go and make a list for me? Huh. Oh. Whoa.
If that'll be all.
Look who's back. You have been keeping our contractor rather busy, I must say. Commissioning these frivolous projects around the house with the wealth you wrest from my domain. What are you hoping to achieve?
Oh, you know, just giving back to the community. Figure if I'm to keep getting dragged back here, it might as well be somewhat livable. Always have more pets for the greatest boy.
Cerberus is comfortably at rest, observing all.
See you, boy. The fallen warrior in Elysium we spoke of. He seems like a good man, though. Was he always the despondent sort?
No, lad. I was that sort, I think, but he was not. He was one of the only men I knew who did not look upon me as a threat. He saw something in me I never knew was there, and in turn, with him, I felt... how to describe it? Calm. Whole.
Huh. I'm restless all the time. I can only imagine.
He had this wry humor about him, like he was wise beyond his years. A quality I trust shall see him through his struggles now. Although, I hoped residing at Elysium would mean he wouldn't have to struggle any longer.
He shouldn't, sir. And neither should you. Greetings, costly artwork. Hello, I'll only be a moment. Remember, work more intelligently rather than with more ferocity. Head chef. Use them wisely, my friend.
Go on.
Hey, Orpheus, you know I once wrested this bottle of ambrosia from the champions of Elysium, defeating them 2 against 1, just so I could bring it here to you personally?
Please, my friend. I feel I am undeserving of such a relentless show of kindness on your part. I shall accept, but you'll relent, won't you? As well as forgive me.
Mate, if that is your wish, then it will be my pleasure to oblige. Though may this gift symbolize the strength of our friendship for an eternity to come. I've learned so much from you.
Thank you, my friend. Would that I had capacity to take some joy from this.
I have to ask you something, Orpheus. It seems like everything has been alright for you, except you don't look very happy to me, mate. Is everything alright? Between you and Eurydice, I mean.
Oh, but your concern is much appreciated, friend. I feel I am in an everlasting bliss. It simply does not show upon my countenance. Perhaps through song is how I best express myself.
You're doing wonderfully at it, mate. Prices are a little steep there, I must say.
Indeed.
New piece of music.
Why, certainly, of course.
Nyx, you've known Megara practically forever. Well, before my time at least. So could you tell me more about what she was like back then?
I am pleased to see the 2 of you on better terms of late. Megara always was as she appears. Dutiful and quite particular. Thoughtful and dependable. Respectful.
Respectful. Definitely. Looking good. The fated list.
Hey, how's it going? Sure could go for somebody just wailing away on me right now. Ah, you're kidding, what? Sometimes, boyo, you make me feel alive again, you know that? Being honest with you here, I'm grateful, really.
If not for you, my friend, I'd have no one to viciously attack with no fear of reprisal whatsoever. This ought to be interesting. Hello, Lord Ares.
War's such a wondrous thing, my kin. It solves so many different problems whilst perpetuating its own inevitability. Let's keep it up then,
Whoops. Shoo. More wretches. This won't end well for you. Let me in.
Stop right there.
I do like a challenge. Short work.
Remember, you've as many chances as it takes, young man, to fight your way out of the dark and join us in the splendor of Olympus. Zeus, I bid you please accept my humble offering for all you've done for me. Why, that is rather generous of you, and I'm grateful for it, nephew. How good of you to make attempts at reciprocity.
In the name of Hades. Good enough to eat. That's what you get. Right there. Gemstones. Let's see what else. Good for the health. I'm back, ladies. Where'd the others go? That's mine. Let's see here. Okay. Why not? That's enough Tartarus.
You're now well accustomed to our little chats, but I want you to level with me here. You're the boss. If you prefer, I'd be happy to shut up. No harm, no foul. Just give the signal, hey?
Perish the thought, Lord Hermes. It's been great hearing from you from time to time.
All right, boss. Just making sure that I'm not interrupting anything.
Time to go. And we're off. Come on in.
Death and cold. They are irrevocably bound together, Zagreus. I accept this message. What lurks in the river Phlegathon? Got you. Got a crustacean.
Spoke, he told me I was all washed up. Can you believe the nerve of it, nephew? Why, he took the words right out of my mouth.
Regardless, here I come.
Don't let yourself get hit, or else, boy.
Lucky shot.
Far too bad.
Ugh. You're absolutely right there, mate. Should come in useful.
Now, little Hades, you have met my brother Zeus. He's sometimes known as King of all the gods. Although in many ways he's not as powerful as I, or anywhere as dashing.
Now, brother, you know better than to say such things about me, I should think. I know that tact does not come easily to you, though I'd be careful what you say to our good nephew there.
Anyway, as I was saying, little ladies, Brother Zeus is king of all the gods, and the most dashing, powerful, and hey, let's face it, godliest of all.
Combined power. How was the magma temperature lately, Lerny?
I'll take care of it.
That's all the heads.
You crossed through all of Asphodel's defenses.
Should be useful. Purge boons for coin. Closer. yourselves. Has to be the last of this lot. I accept this message. What else is there? Chamber. Won't catch this soul, thanks.
Although, he's just as obstinate as ever, isn't he? Always refused to budge. He ever tell you of the war in which we fought? I fought, I should say. He could have ended it, but he refused to take up arms.
Achilles hasn't been particularly forthcoming about his mortal days, no. So he wouldn't fight. I've heard that mortals sometimes frown on that, but why should he have fought if he didn't believe in the cause?
He shared our cause. So what if it was not completely his? If not for his stubbornness, well, I would have come here just a bit later, I think.
He blames himself for what happened to you, you know. I figured he failed to defend you or something, not that he didn't fight at all. Although he said something about how, once you died, he shortly followed in a rage.
I wouldn't know a thing about that, stranger, for you see, I was already dead. Getting my place here in the afterlife all sorted out took quite some time, getting accustomed to all this.
Thanks, sir.
It's all the same to me.
The fishing point. No good.
I thought you had that one.
I won't have it. is this?
They shall have.
Nearly got me. Thank you, mate.
Why, here I am, young man, in such strange circumstances, I might add. Luckily, the Berkman Charon is much easier to get a hold of than your father.
Big crowd, huh?
What are those bestial gloves of yours, blackguard? Beginning to show more of your true and savage nature here, perhaps?
No. He bears the twin fists in the aspect of a king called Gilgamesh. That king, he too wrestled a beast-like man, who then became a friend. Maybe that's why I knew this fight would come.
What are you telling me, Asterius? Now is certainly not a good time for waxing philosophical, I think. And surely this King Gilgamesh of whom you speak is much more competent a fighter than this filth. Just listen to that, friend Asterius.
Oh, that hurt.
Have you anything to say for yourself, demon, before I slay you once again?
Demeter, a wasteland void of life.
champion now. Hello, supportive shade. Should be another such performance soon.
really think you can get out of here?
To the surface. What's with the air up here? Should check this way. Zeus. Need to keep looking down those passageways. Maybe it's in here. Passageways. Come on up. Just a go. This one, I guess. Feels sick. a sack of something. One Sata sack for one good boy. Here's the fee. Delicious. I'm short of coin.
Vigilant Cerberus decides to look the other way this once.
You ready for another go?
I should be getting back to my desk, but I suppose the work can wait. Of the underworld, heed me and rise from the earth to do my bidding.
Demeter, no comfort from the bitter cold.
No, you don't.
Darkness.
Send your wretches back where they belong.
I thought Achilles taught you to be quick.
I won't go back.
Demeter, beware of winter's cold.
You here. Enough. I have something for you.
Not yet.
Face me.
Demeter, all shall soon decay.
Got you again there, boy.
Ah, he's strong, I'll give him that.
What? Hope you enjoy your stay.
I know that it's a painful subject, sir, but can you tell me what exactly happened in the war that claimed Patroclus and yourself? He brought it up. Said you refused to fight.
Until he died. I did refuse to fight until he died. But at that point... Look, lad. If we're going to discuss these matters, best we do so in the lounge, not here. The fool of a king I served. I'd never take up arms for him.
And after you found out, you sought vengeance for him. Took vengeance.
That I did. They got me finally, of course. But not before I broke them first. The war soon ended after that. It is an awful contradiction that to quickly end war, one need only extinguish many lives at once. I had not realized it at the time.
Did you allow yourself to die so that you could see Patroclus again here?
I don't know. Maybe. I only know that I was filled with rage. Rage that subsided soon after I arrived here. I felt empty. I never saw Patroclus again. But I learned my brothers honored my last request, as my ashes were laid to rest with his. Anyway, appreciate the drink. Suppose I'd best be getting back to standing quietly about. Though that war, lad, don't ask me about it again. All right?
Of course. Hello, decorative object. Just thought I'd say hello.
You have fulfilled already many prophecies envisioned by my daughter's child. Although perhaps inevitable, I find it impressive nonetheless.
Thank you, Nyx. Though they're just minor prophecies, right? The kind that won't necessarily come to pass unless spelled out and coupled with a decent reward to make it worth my while. Not even the Fates are above greasing the wheels of progress, then.
The Fates have perfect knowledge of exactly what is necessary for the future they have woven to someday come to pass. We each are instrumental to their ultimate design. Some more than others, it would seem, of course.
Some more than others, yes.
I am your humble court musician, Zagreus. You seem quite agitated as of late, my friend. Is anything amiss with you, perhaps?
Oh, no, I'm all right, Orpheus. Just a lot on my mind is all. Sorting out what's next. Stuff I need to work through on my own.
Ah, well, I truly understand. I was reluctant to discuss my long-lost muse, really for quite some time. Well, if you do require some emotional support, know that I likely shall be standing over here.
Appreciate it, mate. Not as comfy as it looks.
Patch up the seating, update the menu, clean the stove, stock the honor bar, sweep the rug, dust the rafters, mop the flooring, pay the broker. Oh, sorry, Prince. Way behind on my assignment, so if you'll excuse me, please.
Do so. Wait, before you fly away. There must be something I can do to help pitch in with everything. Doesn't matter how good you are at your job. What you're describing, that's more than one individual can handle.
Your Highness, please. I know you mean well, but I have this. Wish everybody wouldn't doubt me all the time. Like that house contractor just gets to stand around waiting for work orders. Unless they come from me, then no.
Oh, that might be my fault. I've been giving the contractor lots of work. Some of those lounge orders must be coming from you, right? This place is really shaping up.
What? Wait. Then you're the one who's been authorizing all these improvements? Oh my. Ah!
Just trying to help. Please take these, will you, Chef? Why, thank you. What am I, composed entirely of gemstones? Work approved. Perhaps my chambers will look even better with these blades ominously displayed on either side. I thought about it more, Mother, and I would like very much if you and Father were to share this. Though, maybe don't let on where you got it, just in case.
This is splendid, Zagreus, but please, if there's one thing I've learned since we met, it's that the trust we share is at the very foundation of our relationships. Why shouldn't he know who this is from? Besides, I think he could figure it out.
Well, when it came to the Olympians, you said yourself that there was only so much truth that they could tolerate. Are you sure Father would be tolerant knowing I got this for the both of you?
I'm sure enough. And if he isn't, I suppose it's more for me.
Well, just as long as someone puts it to good use.
You know I always wanted to be a mother, Zagreus. But after you were born, I was certain I had lost my chance. Then one fine morning you just walked into my life. And here we are. I still cannot entirely believe it. What I mean is, I love you, son. I'm doing my best.
I know. I love you too, Mother.
So how has it been between you and your father lately, Zagreus? I know the two of you have lots of work ahead of you. Especially him.
Well, it's been all right, I guess. I think he's set in some of his ways. But at least we have some sort of understanding now, even if he acts like everything is still the same when I'm out there on the job.
He says it so you put forth your fullest effort every time. All this is a big adjustment for him as well. Not that it's any excuse for how he's treated you. Are you all right seeing us together?
Yes, I'm glad for you. Oh.
Zagreus?
Forget another something in my bedchambers there, Meg.
No, we need to talk again. My sisters are involved now in all this. You've really stirred up quite a mess.
I know. I'm sorry, but this is something that I have to do. You wouldn't understand.
You wouldn't know. What I'm trying to say is, with my sisters involved, it changes things. Takes some of the pressure off of me.
Some of the pressure? Wait, what are you going to do?
I'm saying I know you're doing what you have to do here, Zagreus. And my sisters and I will always try to stop you. But I'm only doing it because I have to. Understand?
Meg. She... It's probably not that fun. Phew. I'll sleep when I'm dead.
know exactly how to put this, so I'm just gonna come right out. I need your help with something, and I'll be honest, I don't think you're gonna like it.
If it doesn't involve hacking away at you with reckless abandon, Skelly, I don't want to hear it. But, oh, you're being serious.
I am. And funny you should put it like that. Boyo, I am asking you to get me out of here. Permanently, if you catch my drift. This standing around stuff just kind of wears on you after a while, you know?
I know. I can only imagine. Tell me what I can do.
That blade of yours back there, it's got a special power. You gotta spruce it all the way up. Your aspect, not somebody else's. Then let me have it with that thing, and I'm out of here.
Then you'd be dead forever. You're asking me to kill you.
I know it's a lot to dump on you, but I got my reasons. I don't exactly have a lot of options here, so give it some thought. Till then, we'll act like nothing's changed, all right?
All right. Maybe. Come, Stygius. Stygius? Zagreus. Details of another prophecy. Stygius, you're revealing your past. Stygius, awaken.
You all right back there, pal? Finally free, boyo.
Farewell, Skelly. What?
Got you pretty good again, didn't I, boyo? I am asking you to get me out of here. All that stuff about your blade and your aspect, I mean, you ate all of it right up.
It appears I've been the victim of an elaborate prank. Not sure that I appreciate it, Skelly. What if I were to never hit you again? How would you like that?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Now, come on, boyo. It was just a joke. I figured things could lighten up a little here. Don't need to do anything rash.
And no more tricks like that again.
That would have been my pick.
I guess I'm glad Skelly's not permanently dead.